So it was about a month and a half, though, that you guys started about the fiancé visa process. And when did Maria come into the equation?
Well, I started thinking about the fiancé visa, and I didn't know what to do. And listening to her talk about, the strings being pulled sometimes, I kind of felt like I didn't want to be a puppet on a string. I know how government works, and it's not the easiest thing to do. And I know I wasn't going to go at it alone.
Okay. All right. So you decided that you were going to have some professional help, and you went to Maria. So did you go to her office here, or did you call her? How did that work?
Well, actually, I didn't really know what to do. I got my visa to go to Russia from here. You guys helped me out with that. And I started the process, just by talking to people, saying, hey, how am I going to get my fiance over here?
Right.
And then some people in the office said, well, you didn't get your fiance visa kit? I'm like, well, what's that? And next thing you know, I got this packet handed to me. I'm like, wow. It was overwhelming, all the information that I had to get. And I knew there's no way I can do it just by myself.
The one thing, Maria, that I think is really important, and I think AJ is alluding to this too, is that you guys do this every day. I mean, that's all you do. And your practice is solely focused on immigration matters. Whatever. You do this every day,
Yes.
right? Every
Imagine
single
that.
day. Yeah. And that's all you do. Whereas AJ, what do you do for a living?
I'm an electrician.
You're an electrician. Yeah. When was the last time you filled out all the paperwork for a large bureaucratic governmental process?
We do that sometimes, but it's usually one page, maybe two.
But not an immigration process.
Oh, no.
I mean, that's my point here, is that for you to do the thousands of cases that you've done, you know exactly how it's to be packaged, you know exactly how it's to be done, and you do it the same way every time. Whereas if someone's trying to reinvent the wheel and trying to figure out exactly how to do it, there's a lot of room for error there. And that's my biggest reason why I think it's really good to have some kind of professional guidance, whether it's you or someone else, but someone to help you no matter what you're doing. I mean, there was another legal procedure I went through which is unrelated to the immigration matter, and I could have tried to have done it myself, but it was so important, I'm thinking, why would I bother? Why take the chance? And that's, I think, what's great about your office.
Right, and still, John, yes, we've been doing so many cases, thousands of them. Again, it's not a template case. Each case, it requires very special attention, even though we're doing so many at the time.
Right.
Because sometimes the circumstances are different, there may be waivers required, or maybe a little bit additional information that you work with couple, and you can figure it out. Okay, so maybe this case needs a little bit more work on this type of issues, and this one, let's do this. So there is not a simple answer or exact answer for every single client. And sometimes people, my friend or my neighbor, they did it this way and they got it in 2 months, or how come I'm still waiting in its 5th month?
Sure.
And I always tell my clients, each case is different, depends where you live, depends how you travel, or depends how overwhelmed that service, the office that we send the petition is at that time.
Sure. Yeah, but the point I'm trying to make is it's the experience that you have to look at a case and understand exactly how to package it and how to get it through as quickly as possible.
Absolutely.
With the
Absolutely.
fewest amount of problems. And that's what